The rule of law is the foundation of our society, and enforcing it is the responsibility of our local police forces. Legislation that threatens to diminish the sheriff's ability to protect the community that he serves should be of great concern not just to law enforcement leaders, but to the millions of citizens of this state. One policy that has been quickly progressing in our current legislative session addresses an unsubstantiated belief that some Texas cities are, quote, sanctuary cities that purposely harbor undocumented immigrants. Excuse me. Some people feel that the authorities in such cities are complicit in protecting undocumented immigrants from deportation. I know of no such city in Texas that is actively harboring undocumented immigrants. In fact, Texas leads the nation in deportations under the Secure Communities Partnership with the federal government. Senate Bill 9 is one of many immigration bills filed under this Sanctuary Cities banner. If enacted, it will burden our local police forces with the job of federal immigration enforcement by requiring local police officers to be allowed to ask about immigration status during traffic stops or street encounters. It is misleading to frame this piece of legislation within a public safety debate. Senate Bill 9 does not concern drug or human traffickers or other hardened criminals. Instead, it impacts law-abiding, productive members of the community who, outside of their immigration status, are underrepresented in crime statistics. Senate Bill 9 will divert law enforcement attention, distracting officers from performing the daily duties that keep our community safe and leaving Texans unprotected from dangerous foreign or domestic criminals. Emergency response times will also likely suffer if this bill is enacted. In some counties, the average priority 911 response time is 7 minutes. This is precious time for someone experiencing a potentially life-threatening situation. If our police officers start doubling as immigration and customs enforcement agents, we will also lose the trust of our immigrant community and weaken our ability to solve crimes. Local police rely on cooperation from immigrants on a daily basis. If Senate Bill 9 is passed, it will seriously undermine established trust between officers and the community they serve. Most, if not all, of Texas counties participate in Secure Communities Initiative. In 2 years, every state will be mandated to participate. Through this program, a person booked for a criminal offense and taken to county jail will undergo an immigration status check and face deportation proceedings if found to be undocumented. Senate Bill 9 lowers the threshold of when this immigration screening may take place and allows individual officers to make this determination as they see fit, which may include when dealing with the victim or witness to a crime. This is a potential for disaster. Sheriff Wild calls upon state lawmakers to allow law enforcement leaders to set criminal justice priorities reflecting the needs and values of their local communities. Failure to do so would fly in the face of what Texans and Texas stands for. The last thing Texas law enforcement needs is another unfunded mandate at a time when federal and state funding to keep our cities safe is drastically cut. Thank you.
Thank you, Commander.